guess I'm your mom. Okay, I don't even know how this works. Okay. And now. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Courtney Denise, and I am super excited to be here. I've been planning on doing this for a while, and honestly, like, I was just so much in my head, like so much was going on, and I just didn't feel like the confidence. I didn't feel like I would have been heard, but I don't know, I stepped out of it and I'm ready to share my journey. I am a mother of one. He's a 1-year-old, and honestly, that is my why. This is my reason. Like, he's my reason, the reason why I want to do YouTube. I went through postpartum depression, and it was really bad for me. And honestly, like, I don't want to get too much in depth because I want to do that in a later video. But literally, that he is my reason. I didn't have a normal pregnancy. I guess this is the new normal, honestly. I had him in the first week of quarantine. It was March 30th, 2020. I had no one, well, I had my boyfriend, his dad, in the delivery room, but I didn't have my mom. I didn't have my friends, my dad. Like, I didn't have nobody but him, which wasn't bad. It was very intimate, but I wanted more. I needed more. I didn't get to take classes because everything was just being shut down. It was a lot. I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't prepared. I was honestly just scared. And once I had my emergency C-section, I felt like my body failed me. I felt like I wasn't living up to the standards that I set for myself. Like, I had a whole plan. I would have a natural birth. We'll do skin to skin. Like, I'll be the first one to hold him, but none of that happened at all. It was just C-section. My boyfriend held him. I couldn't breathe. They put me to sleep. I wake up in my room, and literally it's just like nurses in there. I think there was a doctor in there. I really don't remember. I was so drugged up. And they was like, do you want to hold your baby? Oh my gosh, congratulations, mom. And I'm holding him, and I'm just like, hi. Yes, I'm your mom. They say I'm supposed to know exactly what to do when I lay eyes on you, when I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know what you want. Like, I was going through all of these emotions, and I just, like, faked the funk, basically. Not even that, like, I was just like, oh, yay. But deep down, I was like, wow, I'm a mom. So it was definitely something. And then my journey started with my postpartum depression was, I guess, in that moment. But I would also say when I made it home, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stand up by myself. I couldn't sit down by myself. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. I couldn't even pick up my own son by myself. And his dad stepped in and did his job. Like, he did his thing. He made sure I was good. He made sure our son was good every second of the day. When it was time for feeding, and I'm laying right next to him because I couldn't go in the bassinet and pick him up myself, he literally would come into the room, feeding time, and I'll feed. He'll go back out. He'll come back into the room, and he'll lay him back down. Like, for him to be there, I never knew. I never knew it was that hard, and it made me sad. It really did. I know we had some arguments every other day, and I was just like, I just can't do this. My body failed me, and you're doing everything, and I'm supposed to. But he was very understanding, and he just let me just go through it, because God knows it was hard. And I will go more through that in later on videos, but that's literally my reason. Like, it was really hard. And then I also remember during the riots and everything, I looked at my son. I think he was probably like 2 months, maybe. I was in the bedroom and I was just looking at him and I was just like, I am so sorry. Like, you were born and they don't know this sweet human being. Like, they don't know you and they don't like you. And I remember saying that and I was just crying and I was just holding him and I started thinking of his future, and that brought on anxiety because I was like, oh my gosh, it doesn't matter how good I raise him, someone might still see him as an enemy, and it just hurt. So then that added on to my postpartum depression, and it was just everything. The pandemic, not working, not being able to provide. It was just a lot. It was honestly like a lot, and I kept digging myself in a hole and deeper and deeper and deeper. Eventually I ended up going back to work because we were allowed to, and I was only there, I want to say less than a month, when I realized I needed a break. Like, I'll wake up, take care of my son, then go to work. I was a bartender, and take care of these grown people who puts ketchup on the countertops and just makes a mess. And it was just a lot. It was really, honestly, it was just a lot for me. Like, no, I'm not. And I just couldn't. And I remember I was at home and then I was preparing, I don't know if I was preparing dinner. I think I was cooking dinner, and I was just in the kitchen and all these negative thoughts started going through my head, and I just remember, like, I can't do this. So I had to sit down with my boyfriend and I was just like, how would you feel if I took off of work? Like, I can't breathe. I just can't. He was definitely okay with it, and I just started to try to do stuff for myself. I ended up buying like stuff for our home because we just moved in. Okay, so I want to say like a month before my son was born, we moved in. So I ended up buying like decor stuff. I ended up joining a gym. I was just trying to get my niche. And then something tragic happened to my family, and I had to put my focus on everything else. So honestly, like, it was a lot. And I finally have this chance to heal. I finally have a chance to share my story, my journey. I mean, it's still a journey, and I want to keep doing this, and I want to bring you guys along with me. And okay. So at the end of the day, just saying, find your reasoning. Okay, take two. So at the end of your day, find your reasoning and your why, and let's just do this journey together. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, bud? He's not feeling it. He wanted to be up here, and now he doesn't. But find your reasoning, find your why, and let's do this journey. Because honestly, I'm just going to be putting out content. And it's going to be a little bit about anything and everything. You know? So stay tuned for next week's video. Most likely I will be talking about my postpartum depression more in depth. And I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it all the way through the video, thank you for tuning in to my first ever video. My why. This is my why video. This is just, I'm super excited. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I'm really excited for the next video, you guys. I just want you guys to... You trying to be in my video? You trying to be in my video? Yeah? No? I don't know what you want from me. Mommy doesn't know how this works. You don't either. All right, you want to start it? You just want to go into it? Let's just go into it. And now.